Good morning, my darling lovies. Or no, there are no cucumbers in chat. Or good afternoon or good evening even. I'm not really sure where all of you are, but I just woke up. How are y'all doing today? Hi, Sinfire, Pandora. I thought you were gonna go to bed. What do you mean they're in my hands? Hi, Peyton, Notsuro, Sly Logan, and Shiki. Hello. Good morning, Chasing Infinity and Toffee. Good morning to you too. Good evening, Marcus. Hi, Sylar. Michael, is that Mikhail? Mikhail? Let me know. Asterlinks. Good midnight. Ooh. Take a nap is a very good way to put it. I was supposed to go to bed, but I didn't. I mean, I did go to bed. Hi is so good. It's so good, very. All right, let me come up and say hi to you without further ado. Hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day to everyone who has joined me for this pre-Mimymitization meeting. Welcome, everyone. Our student council session is about to begin. On today's agenda, Maros, music, and maybe a little more before Mimymitization. Are y'all excited for that? Because I certainly am. And Mimi has a couple of interesting and exciting announcements for everyone, including myself. Ha. Let's see. Hi Jet. Yes, it is 3 a.m. I am so sorry, and thank you so much for being here despite the late or early hour. Hello, Lonely Branch. No, good night. Okay, good night for everyone who just wanted to hop in and needs to go to bed. I understand because I just woke up. It's like 3 a.m. How many hours do we have before Mimi? 1. Less than 1. Oh. You're close and it's Swedish, so don't worry too much about pronouncing it correctly. Well, if you send a link to how it's pronounced correctly on the Discord, I would love to learn how to pronounce it correctly. Good afternoon from Vegas. I mean, to Vegas. I see, Lee. That could be. And Marcus. Yeah, 9 p.m.'s not so bad. I'm sorry I'm up late. Mauro, hello. Yes, so I mentioned it is more of a nap, less of a sleep, because one of the side effects of my medication is not very fun. It's insomnia. And also because I've been trying to see if I should whatchamacallit, shift to a more regular Filipino daytime schedule. It's been kind of weird. Like I don't know if I should be awake more at night, or like I've been used to, or if I should stay up in the daytime like a regular human being. But yeah, that's what happened. So I've only had like 4 hours of sleep because of my meds. I'm on steroids. I'm gonna get those gains, and all of those squats will get those gains. Help me get those gains. It is 3 a.m. for me. Akathisia. Oh, interesting. One time I was up for 36 hours on these specific meds, and it was a lower dosage, if I am not mistaken. And this is like 4 times that last dose I took. But it works. Like my joints are fine. Like they don't hurt. So at least it works. At least it works. Hello, hello, what's up with streaming at this time? We are here in preparation for the Mimymitization. Just why are the cucumbers? Why are there cucumbers? It's 3 a.m. There should be no need for cucumbers. Yes, 36 hours. It was heck. Because I had to go to work. Yeah. Insane times. Okay, like I promised earlier this week, I was going to my grandparents' house to celebrate my grandpa's 85th birthday. He's old. Wow, 85. That's crazy. That's like 5 more years than 90. Wow. Anyway, I promised y'all I would try to get a recording of my grandma singing because I do believe I have started to sound a little more like her as the years have gone on, in terms of singing. And I do think I got the singing gene from my grandma. But a lovely treat because my grandma was really shy, which is so funny, okay? It's so funny. This woman has a master's degree in voice or something like that. I don't really remember, but like she took her thesis singing opera, or like one of her projects at least was like what's the name of that song? What was it? Oh, hold on, let me look up the name of that song. It's the thing is I have to think of, like, should I still call her Granny Van Radian because she's my maternal grandma. She's my mom's mom. Let's see. What is the I can't remember. O mio babino caro. That one. She sang that for her thesis, or at least something for school. I don't really know. Yeah. Like she has pipes. She's a dramatic soprano. She's like, she has a very her voice, is this what it's called? She's a coloratura soprano, which is a type of soprano voice. Okay, let me read it off of Google. Coloratura soprano is a type of soprano voice that specializes in music with elaborate ornamentation, including runs, leaps, and trills. It's not something I got from her though. Requiring exceptional vocal agility and high range. Why are you talking? My Google just started talking to me. These singers are known for their ability to execute fast, virtuosic passages, often reading extremely high notes. The term coloratura itself refers to the decorative musical embellishments that characterize this voice or vocal style. That is crazy. Okay, so like my grandma, I don't believe I have ever heard her sing like something crazy high up, like an operatic song. Because she said she's like out of practice when I started growing up. Because obviously she's my grandma, so we've had like a big age gap. But she does have a very beautiful voice. It's very dramatic, very rich. It's a very rich voice, and it's gotten deeper as she's gotten older. And unfortunately, she has lost a lot of her range in the upper range, so she can't reach that high anymore. And it's just so funny to me how she's a coloratura, meaning, you know, like she has a lot of vocal agility. And that's one of my weaknesses. Yeah. Probably a really stupid question. It's not a stupid question. But how do you even find out what kind of singing voice you have without consulting a vocal coach or other singers? Find out what songs feel the most comfortable for you. So for someone like me, I already know my voice type. So for females, you may use soprano, which is like usually higher voice, higher song types like Mariah Carey, Adele, not Adele, sorry. Not Adele. She's a mezzo. Ariana Grande. If you're comfortable singing songs like that, then you're a soprano. If you're more comfortable singing things like Lana Del Rey, Adele, then you may be a mezzo. Mezzo soprano. So it doesn't matter like how high you reach. Also, it's also the color of your voice. And if you have a better time singing lower register songs like Tracy Chapman, I'm trying to remember who else has like a really low, rich voice. Then you could probably be a contralto. Because because I've had this sore throat for like a while, I sound almost like bordering contralto because I have a very low voice. I'm not super familiar with male voice types, however, so I cannot tell you examples, but I know like your benchmarks would be someone like Bruno Mars for tenor. There's also stuff like baritone, baritone. Alto, by the way, is not a voice type. It's a choir arrangement, choir harmony part. So the voice type is contralto or mezzo. I'm a mezzo because I can sing pretty high. Kaklasel. That is okay. That is like our new Filipino word for cellmates is kaklasel. That is so cleverly, honestly. Yeah, and your voice type changes as you get older. Okay, let's see. I'm looking up. Okay, Lonely Branch, take care. Okay, so I also like my grandma also does now know that I am an anime woman on the internet. Because when I was trying to get the thing, the video, the recording, not the video, the recording of them, they started interrogating me on my work, and I know that they're super worried about me because I've been like super sickly the past couple of months. And so I was like, you remember how I had 2 jobs? Now I have 1 job. And yeah, I was like, so I sing sort of semi-professionally now, and I showed it to them, and my grandma started crying, and I thought, oh my god, this is it. She's gonna berate me, and she's gonna be like, I'm so sad. Why would you throw away your future in your good career because it was a good job? But no, she cried because she said, oh my god, finally one of my grandkids is making money in music. Is like, you inherited something at least. And I was like, I was shooketh. Because my grandma, I don't have mommy issues. I don't have daddy issues. I have grandmommy issues. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, they were just worried. But I had to like assure them. I was like, I will be making minimum wage for a little bit, but that's okay. I was able to make a little bit to be comfortable for a month or so. Gotta love that exchange rate sometimes, huh? But I'm glad that they're supportive. And you know what? I was surprised to hear that because they're the more traditional types. They're very conservative and very traditional about things like career. And they were like, as long as you're happy and healthy, and we're glad, like my grandma and my grandpa told me, we're just glad that you're doing something you enjoy, you're happy with, and you stay healthy, because we were worried about you. You're not coming home. You were like sickly. So, it's reverse Coco. Yeah, no. They were like, where are my great grandkids? But also, I'm not married, so they would rather me get married first before having kids. Like I said, they're very conservative. You know, it does take some time to grow, and I am willing to take a bet on this opportunity, on this thing, on VTubing, on being your student council president. Yeah, and they told me that I'm already looking a little healthier. That's because I have I started quiet quitting at work because of my manager. So from putting in 9 to 11 hours at work to not having that job anymore, it's been great. I've been sleeping. Am I aware? Are they aware of my? Oh, I would not try to surprise them with that. That might give them a heart attack, legitimately. um. Although, let me see. Yes, this is this ungodly hour stream. It's because we are preparing for Mimymitization. Um. But my dad did bring up that I have a German companion, and I had to give them the lowdown. I was like, "You're not allowed to tell anyone I do this," and I could not tell them that I am anime girl Batman. I was just basically saying I have an NDA. We can't talk about this. You can't tell your friends or like like the rest of the family that I do this. Okay, okay, okay. I love you. But the reason also I had to tell them is because it looks like I'm moving back in with my grandparents. Um, One, because my aunt, my mom's sister wants someone to stay with them because like in case someone falls, they want someone who can quickly get to my grandparents, if that makes sense. Like to keep an eye on them. It's not a thing here. Like like a lot of Asia, we tend to stay with other family members, and they they're getting old and getting kind of hard-headed when it comes to medical stuff. It takes forever to get my grandma's butt to the doctor for a cough. um, Cela po. Apo means grandchild, so yes. Yeah, that's how Anime Girl Batman is how I explained it to my dad. I was like, Dad, you cannot tell anyone about this, okay? Because my dad's a yapper. I get it from somewhere. I get it from my dad. So I was like, you cannot. But Cela, you have a higher likelihood of falling over than your grandparents. Okay, fair. Fair. But also for other things. That means also someone will be there because I have another brother who lives with them, but he'll start to work and he will work outside of the home. So we, I don't know, like it just made sense to my family, to my extended family also, that I stay with my grandparents and keep an eye on them. It is a way to help build up savings. It'd be nice. My dad is a part-time marites. Oh, honey, he's a full-time marites. Oh my goodness. He knows all the tea. All the tea. He knows way more tea than my mom. Yeah, so what I have been telling people is I work from home like a VA. They think VA means virtual assistant, but VA actually means like voice actor, but like they don't need to know that distinction. I have 2 left feet. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. Do I know the ancient Tibetan monk techniques? Are we talking about throat singing? I wish I did. That is so cool. Is marites like a yenta? I think so. I'm not really sure what yenta is, but a marites is like one of your neighbors who's like super nosy. Gladys from Bewitched. I don't know if you watched that. It was a really old series, but like she's always like looking out the curtains. I'm like, our neighbors are up to something again. But not my dad's not like that. He's just like because he's so unassuming, people just yap to him. Yes, you may ask a question, but you've already asked the question. Okay, what is the question? Oh, I learned it from a Tibetan monk. That is actually kind of funny. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi, Jashi. Let me see if I can start playing the music. Let me play it real quick. Are you ready to hear my grandparents sing? Hee. Okay, so this is my grandma and my grandpa because how do you start a relationship? I'll answer that after playing this music. because my grandma got super shy because I asked her, "Hi, my audience. I was asking if I can record your voice singing because I keep saying that I kind of sound like you now." And she was like, can your grandpa sing instead? I don't know. I'm like, this woman, this woman, this woman. She can sing in front of like thousands. And like talk in front of thousands, and then all of a sudden I ask her for a phone recording and she's shy. Thank you. Yes, I am having a good day. I just woke up, but I'm already having fun. Hold on. All right. This is not a very good um recording. Please take note. Um am I single? Painfully so. Anyway, I am you know how my tag is not celibate, but the truth is ah sorry. I'm sorry. Uh yeah. Anyway, let me go play the audio of my grandparents singing for you now. That's my grandpa and my grandma. Can you hear them? And kiss you just once more. Because this is a phone recording. And I was on the shore. Now I know lonely nights, for the one my heart is whispering. Some other harbor lights will steal your love from me. Yeah. I long to hold. Yeah, that is them singing Harbor Lights. They're so cute. Just once more. Aww, aren't they cute? When they sing together, they harmonize a lot. Not in the song, though, I think. Hello, hello, Talon. For all the world my heart is whispering. Some other heart will steal your love from me. And that is old people singing. I have another song for you too. This is us singing together. Oh, big hugs. If your grandparents are still around, please give them big hugs. And I'm so glad that now I am actually able to go home when I need to and say like celebrate with them. I've missed so many celebrations with my family over the years because of one thing and another, mostly work actually, but I'm glad that now I get the chance to actually spend time with my family. Okay, let's see you put the This one is a Visaya song. And I love singing this song. I started singing with them. Do you hear me? You hear that? You hear that? You hear my grandma? Okay. How was that? Yeah. How was that? How did you like that? Full cover? Oh no. Yeah, I honestly love, what do you call this? That song so much. I love that song so much. Thank you. I'm glad you found that lovely. So that was my grandparents. Singing, the first is Harbor Lights, and then me ponk that, and then all of us three together singing Usahay. Is everyone in my family able to sing? No. Unfortunately, it skipped a couple of people. Clay. I'm sorry. Let me drink some water. Clay. Clay can sing. Raku can sing a little bit, but sometimes he's off key. Ash and Mickey don't sing very well. Unfortunately. What else? Who else? My dad can sort of sing a little bit, but my mom, she sings beautifully. Double Cela. Is there double Cela? Let's see. Chat will steal my grandparents. What? No! After years of finally softening them up, I cannot let you have them. They were so much worse when I was younger. I don't know if you've ever heard of the term tiger mom. You know those like stereotypical Asian moms, but like you can't come home if you have anything lower than an A. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that was my grandma, not my grandparents, and not my mom or dad. It was my grandma. Oh well. A lot of oldies, a lot of, you know what? I actually want to do a fully just oldies stream, karaoke song stream. Wait, hold on. What am I saying? A fully oldies karaoke set list. There we go. Yeah, you get it, Notsuro. You saw your grandma go from tiger to kitten. Me too. Like I remember last Christmas, I gave her some money for the first time for Christmas. Fam, she hugged me and cried, and she said, "I love you," and I was so shook. Like my family, my cousins saw, one of my cousins saw her hug me from behind, and I was like, what's happening? What's happening? And then my cousin just laughed at me later. So yeah, seeing my grandma go from tiger to kitten was an experience. Whew. My other grandma, though, on the other hand, she is a total sweetheart. She can dance, which I did not get, unfortunately. Actually, both my grandparents can dance. And it's so funny because that one, the father's side grandma, cannot swim for her life. But my mother's side grandma, the one who sings, she can surf. So it's such a weird, they have such weird personalities. It's very almost opposite of each other. Let's see. Am I saying the 80s or 90s are oldies? Oh my gosh. Not that recent. Like, ooh, that's not even recent at all. I'm talking about like, I don't know, maybe the latest would be 70s. Like, I would like to sing some of the like really, really old stuff. Inherit and immediately think of Hans's game. Cela got 9 stars singing Spark. Yeah. The performing arts and art. Oh yeah, that's true. It is something that we do. We do. Do? Ha. Aw. I'm glad people are now reminiscing about their grandparents in chat. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Go give your grandparents or your family a hug. Your mom or dad, your whoever you live with, that, or even if you don't live with them. Make time for people you love. Because you really honestly don't know when you won't have the opportunity again. Okay, what else was I saying? Oh yeah, we were supposed to do Maros. Let me open up the Maros. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my grandparents. They enjoyed singing. It was so funny because I was only supposed to get one song from them, but they ended up singing like 5 songs because they're like, "Oh, karaoke," and I'm like, "Yeah, karaoke." And they just asked for, like, after one song, they asked for another and another and another, and I was like, you know what? Who am I to say no? I know you guys said you were sleepy earlier, but like when faced with karaoke, they're like, "Oh yeah, let's go." Adorable. Did they forget to the backup? Oh, meanie. No, that's only a me problem. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wow, it's the first time I'm opening a Maros actually. Let me see. Oh, let me see. What in the world? What have you guys been sending me? Okay, let me see. Me just reading all of this. What is this? What is... Wait, let me just lock that chat. Locking chat. Dun, 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 dun. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Oh, I like that one. Let me see. Give me 1 segundo. Yesterday, by the way, I had a lot of fun. So yesterday we did Fanfic Friday, and I don't know. I had a lot of fun with it. Thank you for humoring me and hearing me or listening to me yap about fanfiction and how to use AO3. Okay, so we will be doing... we will be doing... What will we be doing? Oh, Maros. It's right in front of me. All right. Can there be a future stream with all of the Releum girls yapping about hear me out crushes, please? A much love from a guy getting cooked in his own room that has turned into a microwave. Yes, I think that's a good idea. I don't know what you'll see, but it'll be funny, I believe. Let's see. Oh wait, I think I've... Oh, cow. There's a lot of Maros that I did not put that I've read, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Because I grab the Maros in a different way, so it doesn't show as read. So I really have to do that so that I can empty the inbox, because right now it says I have like 100, and I'm like, oh no, it's not 100 because there's a lot. There's a lot. Oh. I have... Oh my god, there's so many AO3 fics here. I have to read them. I have to read them. Oh, if anyone who wrote these, like, is willing, can we please post them? Can I post them on the Contemporary Literature channel on the Releum Discord? You read a fanfic after the stream, Funsbeck. Oh, wow. When am I becoming a voice actress? Hi, Neo. I don't know. That would be cool though. I like this one. I'm not gonna be reading the AO3s for now because I don't know. I kind of want to read them on my own time first. Oh, that seems really exciting. All right. Okay. A small marrow of gratitude. I want to say thank you for all the fun you've given us and sharing so much with us. It's really nice, and being a part of it makes me so happy. For the fun moments, for the chance to use AO3, spicy, and non, for all that you've shared with us and anything else in the future. Thank you, Cela. As much as you say you love us, I love you, my darling Cela. Aww, this is so sweet. I wish I could give you a big hug. I mean, oh, fanfic for beginners. That would be a nice one. Okay, yeah, and I could even like start linking you to threadfics on Twitter, because there are some really good threadfics on Twitter. Oh my goodness, there's this one really good Haikave one. They were in a coffee shop in the middle of a storm. It was so good. It's a genfic, so like it's not spicy, but it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was written so well. This is so cute. Okay, let's do this one. I really gotta take note. If I see those kinds of fics, I should really show you guys. Edit it. All right. There's so many green hearts. That is so cute. Oh, I miss you, Cela. You. This is probably one of those times where I didn't stream for like 3 or 4 days straight. Yeah, I know, that was a while. It also was like, it made me sad. How to write fanfics. Actually, we can have like a writing stream, like how to write in general. I think I could do that. I think that would be fun. What do you think? Yeah. Oh, wow. This is so cute. Again, I haven't like been up what do you call this? I haven't been keeping up with my Maros, so there's a lot of Maros here I haven't read yet. And anything with a link, I have to go and check it out first before anything. Ready? Just as I thought, a truly stellar time with a stellar president. Thank you for the fun 2 nights. Oh, this was sent during the stellar celebration. I am so happy that you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed, because oh my gosh, I got them games in the gams. Oh. Still want me to share my top 5 fanfics. The real top 5. I don't think you're ready for that, and I may get like bonked for it if I do. Because when I tell you they're spicy, they're like spicy. Well, I already shared some of them during the Fanfic Friday yesterday. Infidelity by Taos, To Bring Down the Moon by Ararisu, But My Lungs Feel So Small by Crystal Alisert. There's probably another one by Crystal Alisert there, and maybe either Every Kiss Begins with Kave or Testing by Lithopus, which was also in yesterday's Fanfic Friday. The Every Kiss Begins with Kave is not, I didn't share it yesterday because it was like the tags are spicy, you know? But Every Kiss Begins with Kave is such a good read, although please bear in mind it is an explicit fic, so. The celebration stream was one of the best 12 hours of your life. Kapu, I talk about toxic yaoi with Mimi constantly. I don't really like in my fanfic at least, I am not too into the toxic stuff. Like in manhwa, I don't mind it as much, but in my fanfic, I prefer them to be wholesome when they're together already. Well, the toxicity that comes in, like the toxicity comes in the form of miscommunication, or like I'm a big fan of Pride and Prejudice, so That's probably why Kaveh and Alhaitham are my favorite characters and my favorite dynamic, because they embody the Pride and Prejudice kind of like dynamic, which is like, I really, really like you, but I'm not gonna tell you. Like, you're so infuriating. I wanna kiss your face so bad right now. You know, like. Me ready for the spicy all the time, every day, all day, you know, but like, maybe if we ever do, I'd probably have to do it in like a member stream, not in public, because I don't want to get bunked by YouTube. Toxic Yaoi and Doom Yuri are fun. They are. I prefer reading them in manhwa though. But like, every kiss begins with Kaveh. Okay, let me just read the summary for you. Let me look for it. I'll read it for you. The summary. You know what? Maybe if I do another fanfic Friday, I'll just read the summaries of my favorite fics. Begins with Kaveh. Also, Tough Crowd was really fun. Tough Crowd, which is a Sino and Tainari fic. Every kiss begins with Kaveh by Brainrot EXE. Tainari refused to back down. That coy smile stuck to his face. I was just thinking, maybe he'd have more fun with me. With you, Alhaitham sneered. The air was stiff, the space between them growing ever thin, the warmth of Alhaitham's hand seeping through Tainari's shirt. Yeah. Tainari breathed, meeting Alhaitham's sharp eyes. I just don't believe you could satisfy Kaveh, let alone me. Or, a drunk roundo spins the bottle, quickly spirals out of control. Ha! Yeah, it was a really fun read. It's one of the fics that I have actually gone back to read the most. Let's see. What else? Lithopus. Testing would be. When Kaveh discovers that Alhaitham has been reading a book about human sexuality and kinks, he generously offers to assist Alhaitham with some sexual exploration. It's a risky proposal, and one that could end very badly, thanks to their falling out years ago. The two of them have trust issues galore, but it turns out that Kaveh and Alhaitham are surprisingly good at trust and communication when it comes to sex. Which raises some questions about the nature of a relationship and where exactly this whole experiment is leading them. It's so good. Like, I'm telling you. Well, only if you're into yaoi, of course. This is so good. But if you're into straight fics, I also have straight fic recommendations for you. So good. Seigex, yes, Seigex. Let's see. Let me see. There's also an excerpt from it. Look, Kaveh says, if you're going to approach sexual pleasure like an experiment, most potential partners won't take too kindly to the idea of you having sex with them for science. Therefore, to spare all the poor people you'd inevitably insult in your quest for data, I am willing to be that person. How charitable of you, Alhaitham says. And I assume that you're somewhat comfortable with the idea of having sex with me, Kaveh adds, or else you wouldn't have been so willing to have my fingers in your mouth just now. I'm sorry. I just get so excited about these two. For science. Oh, another straight fic, if you're like more into straight fic and not into self-insert, would be, what is the name of it? It's by Gay Shinwa. Genshin Impact. What is the, was it Touch grass losers? No, it's not. False gods? No, also not that. A lesson in... No, that's not. May, December, marriage. A study in intimacy. This. Okay, A Study in Intimacy by Gay Shinwa, which is a Mona slash Scaramouche fanfic. It is explicit and also a completed work, so it's done. Let's see the tags that are not going to get me bonked. Mona slash Scaramouche, minor or background relationships. Mona, Scaramouche, Fatui, Harbinger members. Lumine, Kiching, Raiden, Alternate Universe, College University. PWP, which is corn with plot. Smut, romance, slow burn, fluff, light angst, pining, falling in love, hurt, comfort, rough, V, oral, mirror, semi-public, a type of dessert. Talking about dairy, breeding, bondage, blindfold, storm side, roleplay, loss of vigor. Okay, I have to stop reading the tags because okay, corn with feelings, cuddling and snuggling, domestic fluff, possessive behavior, possessive scaramouche and love, oblivious Mona, girl boss Mona, Scaramouche is filthy rich, Mona has a praise king. Don't we all? By character, the Harbingers are toxic F buddies. That's... yeah. 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 I had to like skip a lot of the tags because that would make me Ooh. Did you like it though, Funsbeck? How was it? A Cela tag rating. I will save it for the membership stream. Okay. Let's see. That was wild, but it is one of my favorite straight fics. If you want straight fics, like honestly, just go to Haikyuu. Their time skip ones are so good. So good. Yeah. Policeman Daichi. Pretty cute. Cute. A lot of them are very fluffy too. Spray bottle emote. You know what? That's a good idea. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about what type of fics you read. I read enough for all of us. Okay. It's not whipped cream. The tag was not whipped cream. I was talking about a different kind of pastry with a dairy filling. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. That's funny, Funsback. Bagels. Okay. What else can we talk about? Ooh, and more. I said and more. But then there's a lot of Maros that were sent, but a lot of them are fanfic, which I said I wanted to read on a different day. Oh, you know what? I actually did want to ask you. I really enjoyed yesterday's stream. I enjoyed teaching. So, are there any topics you would like me to talk about? In particular, I don't know. I could study up on it. I love science. That's one. So if there are any topics that you'd like me, as long as it's not like too complicated or too specialized, I think I can brush up and learn about it, and then present it to you in the way that I like, which was like yesterday, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope that you enjoyed it too. And that's the weirdo girl coming out. Sorry, I just get really excited about teaching. I love teaching. Apparently. I mean, because I really enjoyed yesterday. So, yeah, I really want to do it again. Ooh, vocal coaching. Yeah, I would totally do that. I have to brush up 100% for sure. Because while I did say that I learned a little from my grandma, I'm mostly self-taught still. And I used a lot of YouTube. And I could be singing in not so good ways. And I don't have the correct language to explain it to people sometimes. So I think I have to brush up and then to be able to have like some correct language. Yeah. Can we have a science stream? Oh, heck yeah. I love science so much. Voice acting. Am I still learning Japanese? Hi. Nihongo ga benkyou shimasu. Still. I don't know how to say still. But yes. Let's go practice chemistry and compatibility. Science stream. What can we talk about in science? Science. What is something that you would like to learn? We could do basic chemistry. We could do. What else could we do? What else could we do? Biology. We could do biology and some genetics. We could talk about that. We could even talk about my autoimmune thing. Because I've been having to study up about it. I have accrued a lot of knowledge regarding it. That's for the lay people because I'm not in the medical field, so I will definitely have to read a lot of things that are kind of digested already. But I feel like it would be a good topic of conversation. And then I could even go and talk a little bit about like what Iron Mouse has, because like I said, I was like super interested in when I found that out. I was like, oh my gosh, another VTuber has an immune thing. That's crazy. And she sings too. That's crazy. And so she's an inspiration. She's one of my biggest inspirations actually. Chemistry. Yeah. The language I will be teaching a Filipino language stream in August for Buwan ng Wika, or the month of language in the Philippines. I am so excited for that one. I want to prepare very well so that it can actually be informative as well as entertaining. Yeah. she's just like me, for real. I love Mouthy too. I love her so much. Oh my gosh, she deserves all the thanks. She is their biggest spokesperson at this point, I think. There is a month of language in the Philippines, and a lot of the things that I'm going to be doing in regards to like Filipino culture and language, they're going to be done in August because I do enjoy me some Buwan ng Wika stuff, themed stuff. So I like themed stuff. I don't know what to do for September. What is in September? Is it summertime still? Is it fall there where you are? I don't know because our summertime was in May. Yeah, so we could do the Filipino language learning stream, that's for sure. And I wanted to like do an explainer course on the Philippines, just for anyone who's interested in finding out like what are the weird quirks that we have here. We could also do what is something else that we could do? It'll be fall. You don't need to teach me how to roll my R's, Byakuya. Don't worry. I can do that pretty well, I think. I am Filipino after all. I remember my dad used to teach me, like, he used to teach me this one tongue twister in Filipino. What is that? The loro, rolo. No. I can't remember what it is. It had something to do with a loro, which is a parrot, and then I don't remember. The one I remember the most is Minikaniko ni Moniko ang makina ng minika ni Monica. The enye. You don't have to teach me about the Enye either. We have the same alphabet. Oh, we don't have the same alphabet. I don't know if you have the NG, nang, the nang sound. Fall doesn't exist in Florida. So what happens in Florida? Does it just fall off the map during September? Is it rainy? Stormy? Yeah, Filipinos are Latinos in Asia. We are the Latino Asians. There are two, actually, types of Latino Asians. There are the Filipinos, because we were conquered by Spain for 300 years. And there are the Macau Latinos. It's so weird. I did not know that until like 2 years ago. Because Macau was apparently colonized by Portugal. And so... Okay, so I don't know if you consider them Latinos, but they're like Latinos the way that Brazilians are, if Brazilians are Latinos. I actually don't know. Please someone correct me if I'm wrong. But in Macau, they have like very Iberian, some of them have Iberian Peninsula last names. Like they're Portuguese. It's really crazy. I was so surprised. But yeah, we share a lot in common with our sister country, Mexico. Because of the Manila-Acapulco galleon trade, we have a lot of food, culture, and words that are from Mexico. Not just... So our Spanish is not limited to Spanish Spain or Castilla or Castilian Spanish. We're also heavily influenced by Mexico and vice versa. I do believe chamoy, the sauce from Mexico, has some Filipino influence, if not... If it wasn't just Chinese. It was like there was a cultural exchange during that time. It was very interesting. Okay. That's a good Brazil are Latinos but not Hispanics. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, your trees don't change color. Whoa. Does the weather get any like different? Does it get cooler still? Wow, Mimi is on in less than 5 minutes. Miyako, I'm sorry, yeah. Does it fall off the map? Oh my gosh, how do you say that? La cara del loro se aclara con cloro, claro, con cloro se aclara la cara del loro. I don't know if I said that right. Okay, so I could also talk about Baybayin a little bit during the stream in August, because Baybayin is an antiquated alphabet, but it's actually not an alphabet, but a syllabary or an abugida, which is, you know how like in alphabets they have a sound, a phoneme. So it's like k, for K is k, but in Baybayin you have ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. So that's definitely something I could teach in August. I'm super excited, and it's less than a couple of days away. So, I gotta get ready for that. Oh, it never gets cold enough to snow in winter. That makes sense, because I wouldn't think that Florida snows. Does any part in Florida snow? Do you have mountains? What's 10 over 10? 10 over 10? Did I pronounce it well? Did I pronounce the thing well? Yes, Filipinos have enye. We have... I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But that's how we pronounce the letter enye. Like Santo Niño. If we say Santo Niño, it's the same thing. It means the same thing. I didn't pronounce it right, Sinfire! Sadness. Oh, we're talking about... No, Florida just gets flooded and they fight the crocodiles for territory. It can get cold enough for the ice in Panhandle area, but Florida is one of the lowest altitudes in the US. Oh, that makes sense. Is that why it floods? It gets icy? Ugh, but you don't get snow? That sounds like a raw deal. Oh no, I don't know how to read that. I wish I knew how to read that, Mikhail. Freak snow in winter, no mountains, sweat box. That episode in history is very wild. Spaniards, conquistadors traveling the seas along with Mexican natives and fighting samurais and pirates in Asia. Real. So real. Shiki what? Shiki what? What? Bonk. You go to the cellar with you. Hell, where I'm at, the gators buy air conditioning. Oh my god. Yeah, so the reason why, by the way, kaklasel is the Tagalog version of cellmate, because klase means class. Ka is like the how do you say? It's an affix? No, it means that you are part of the same group. Kaklase. So kaklase means same class. So your classmate. Hence kaklasel being being you know, the Tagalog version of cellmate. That is so clever. Shiki. I'm dying, okay. Profesora Cela, esto estará en el examen. No, this will not be in the exam. I'm assuming that's what you asked me. Maybe. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm looking at the other Mona fics that I haven't read yet from Gay Shinwa, because they're a really good writer too. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mimi's on. Let me go check real quick. Go check real quick. Real quick. Yeah. Let's go to Mimi. Is everyone ready? Give her all the love. She deserves it, okay? Give her all the love. Let's go, Mimi. Do. Let me just fix some stuff. I thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for this very cute and short yap session, for listening to my grandparents sing with me, and, you know, opening some of those Maros and talking a little bit more about fanfic. We have to talk about something else. I promise I have a lot more topics that I can talk about. Okay. We are CelaVie rating in. Hold on, let's just... Oh. I got ads. Yeah. On the official Releum account, I don't have YouTube Premium, so I have to watch all the ads. It's kind of funny. Okay, she is in her starting soon screen. I think. I do believe. Do we want to go in now? Oh, Mimi's having some stuff. Okay, well, we can hang out for a little bit. Let me just make sure that I have the correct redirect. Yeah, I have the correct redirect. Yeah, let's wait a bit. Let's yap a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I really want to try to sing the Mimi song one day. It sounds so nice. And my favorite part is across the cosmos flowing hue. That part is so good. And then the next part after that was, oh my god, it's so good. I really like it a lot. I don't know if I'll be able to sing it like Mimi though, because she has such a sweet voice. Do you want to go in? Cellar. Charge the pickle energy. My cupcake. No. Oh. I dropped part of my cupcake.
My cupcake fell. My kakla cells are running rampant. Oh. I have to grab it real quick. My mom made cupcakes for my grandpa's birthday, and they're so good. Oh my god, why is Manasan bouncing around the screen? Is a cupcake a cup-sized cake or a cake in a cup? It is. Can it be salvaged? No. It was only part of the cupcake, but it was a pretty big chunk of it though. Alas. Why is Manasan like just zooming in and out of of Mimi's screen? It's a cup-sized cake. Although they might have been baked in cups before, I'm not really sure. There are more cupcakes downstairs because she made sure that we brought some home. Me and my brother, because he really liked the cookies. So mom made sure that I got the cupcakes because I really liked the cake, and the cake was basically the same thing, the same batter. Keanu Reeves would love him being our Mana-san. Oh! Let's go! It's go time! I can hear a fox! Let's go! Okay? We'll go. We send her all the love. Cela Van rating in. Congratulations on Mimymitization. Let's go. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. I love y'all. Mwah.